your pants.
Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to RayARCH, the channel that is all things architecture and stuff. My name is Ray. If you don't know who I am, that's fine. I'm not that important, but you can follow me here on all social media platforms if you want to know more about me. I post a lot more on Instagram and even Twitter sometimes, so if you want more up-to-date content, you want to follow me around, go check out my Instagram. We are back with another reaction video to my favorite / coveted Architectural Digest Open Door series. Today we're watching Kerry Washington's beautiful New York City apartment. Apparently you can see the Hudson River from it, so I'm excited. Let's get into it. But before we start, just want to say please subscribe to the channel if you guys want more content like this, and also like the video if you guys liked it later on at the end of the video, and also turn on the bell notification for alerts whenever I post new videos. Oh my god, that was a lot of things to say.
Hi AD, come on in. This is my home.
Wow.
We are here, me and Josie B, who's Josie B.
Hi Josie B.
I'm here in New York because I'm doing a play on Broadway. So
Oh, she was? I didn't even know about it. Wow, I'm a terrible fan. I love Kerry Washington, and I did not know about it.
Design to put together this incredible apartment.
I've heard of
We love
RH
it
Design.
so much. We love all of the details. It feels
Wow,
really
that's a beautiful
like us,
apartment.
but also like it's particular to New York. The view in this apartment is
Jesus.
ridiculous. So that's what made us first.
Oh my god, there's more.
The
I thought that her apartment was just that much, and then the camera panned, and I was like, wait, what? Wow, this is beautiful. Oh my god. I love how everything here in this frame is just so symmetrical. You see, like, literally split down the middle. Even the plants. Beautiful.
Just want to like sit and cozy and read one of the many gorgeous coffee table books we have. Hang out here while I continue the
I love Josie already. I love when they have dogs.
I love the view of this.
Let me rewind a little bit. Hold up.
Door, okay?
Did you guys see that? Right there. That Tadao Ando. I have the exact same book, unless that's a newer edition. I have the one that was printed, I think, in 2011 or 2012, or maybe 2014, I don't remember, but I have that same exact book. She uses it as a coffee table book. Obviously, it is designed to be a coffee table book like that. I cherish mine like a Bible. You have no idea. I mentioned this back in my architectural books to read video, and I've already said how much I love this book, and I basically treat it as a Bible when I was in architecture school, because Tadao Ando is my all-time favorite architect ever, and I've always wanted to work for his firm. Anyways, so I love that book, and I'm really surprised, but also not surprised, that Kerry Washington has the same Tadao Ando book that I have. I'm just so happy to see this frame right here. I love this shot. Great job, Architectural Digest.
You look all the way down here, you can actually see the GW Bridge.
Oh, word?
And I have a lot of cousins in New Jersey, so when my kids first ran in, they were like, that's New Jersey!
I love that.
I love having this incredible view. My dear friend, Portia de Rossi, actually left Scandal because she wanted to start this company where she's doing gorgeous 3D printing of paintings.
I don't think I know enough about
it's just
paintings
so strong and beautiful, but it
really
also reminds me a little bit of graffiti.
But
and since we're in
it
New
is
York,
nice.
And I'm from
I
New
do
York,
like
from the
that
Boogie
she
Down
has
Bronx,
this
it was
black
only
painted
right
wall.
that we have a little
It's a
bit
really
of an ode to graffiti here. So
amazing
thank
statement
you,
piece
Portia,
right there.
and thank you too. Because the windows are so light and bright and
Wow,
beautiful,
look at this
they did
dining
a great
area.
job putting lots of mirrors in this room so that we can bounce the light back into the dining room and have a great time. We'd love to sit in here. I'm gonna have a really hard time partying with this table when we don't live in New York anymore. I love it. The chairs are
Right. She's only living in this apartment, particularly this apartment, temporarily, because she is doing the Broadway play. So, okay, that makes sense. That also explains why everything just feels very chic, and also it feels like a staged house or like a home where you're about to sell to someone, because she doesn't actually live here like that. I mean, I'm sure she has her belongings stored somewhere in this apartment, but for sure it's not an apartment that, for example, like the episode we saw with David Harbour, he actually lives in his apartment, so you see a lot more of his personality reflected in his apartment. But with this apartment, with Kerry Washington temporarily living here with her, I guess, husband and family, possibly, you don't really see much of Kerry Washington in this home because, again, she doesn't live here full-time permanently. So that makes a lot of sense to me, actually.
Been around in the chair sometimes before bedtime.
Oh, I love spinny chairs. Wow, that's a beautiful
So this is where we eat when we're
mirror
trying
frame.
to feel fancy. But usually our meals are at our beautiful table in the kitchen. So come on in. Want some snacks?
Wait, there's a more
Here we go.
beautiful table than this one?
As in most homes, is the
Oh,
center
okay.
of the house. Real LA vibe. Like it
It does.
feels
I
very
mean, like,
similar
how
to
often
a
do you
table that we
see
have in-
how often do you see a New York City home with a large table like this? I mean, it's really hard, but also her apartment isn't exactly New York City prototype. I feel like her apartment right now, unless again it is the camera angles and the camera lenses that AD uses, her apartment doesn't seem that small. So it doesn't surprise me that she's able to fit a table like this, which you normally would find in an actual house. Possibly majority of the time you'll see it in LA homes. So it's not a surprise that she's able to fit a table like this in her large, I'm assuming it's a penthouse because she has, I think it's 360 view, no, or maybe it was only 270 view, but either way, it's a lot more views than typical New Yorkers get.
Yard in Los Angeles, so everybody loves to sit here. We love to be here. These actually really remind me of the oranges that are growing on our tree in Los Angeles. So this is kind of where we are. This is where we start our day. Usually we end our day here. If we're not fancy, entertaining people, this is where we are. So everybody eats in this room. I eat up here. Kids eat up here, and these decorations up here.
I was about to ask, I was like, where did those come from?
The kids made some. The view is so incredible, and it's unobstructed in every other room. So here in this room, we like to decorate the panes of glass.
That's nice.
And again, just make the room feel like it's ours.
And definitely, I feel like this area of the home or the apartment, compared to the other spaces we've seen so far, it is more so monotonous in terms of the color tones and the scheme behind what color tones are being implemented in this kitchen design. It's very much just plain white, muted tones. So for her and her kids to kind of decorate the windows that way, it kind of makes it feel more like a home. Like you finally see pieces of Kerry Washington, you know, emerge in her interior design and also interior space.
My opinion, well, for me personally, the one item in a kitchen that is non-negotiable is my Vitamix, because I try to start every day with my glowing green smoothie. Celery,
I love how this is like an Architectural
lemon
Digest
juice,
open door
apples and
video,
pears
and people are
bananas,
flocking
and I
here
love
to
start my
watch
day with it.
interior
So
design
that
and
happens
aesthetics
here. That's where the magic
and
begins.
home goals, but
That's
she's
my
talking
people.
specifically about the
That's it.
blender. I think it's hilarious. I think it's really cute. It's very Kerry Washington.
We call it a media room because this is where we partake in our
I
limited
love media
screen time.
rooms. The last time we saw a media room, I believe it was Shay Mitchell's episode, and I just loved her media room. It was possibly my favorite room of her house, so I'm excited to see her media room because
I love this room. So the dark wood feels very cozy, very like this.
oh my god,
You might imagine that this is a place where
I love this room so far. Like love at first sight love. I don't know if I love this as much as I loved Shay Mitchell's, but definitely they share a very similar balance in terms of the color tones and having accent walls, but her media room definitely has more natural light because you see all these windows around. I'm wondering if she has like an automated shading system to kind of black out the sun, because you are making this your media room, so you tend to not want to have too much sunlight and too much harsh lights in the room. For example, like Shay Mitchell's, her media room is just super dark and the furniture colors are darker, the walls are painted like I believe it was black or dark gray, and she has like dark greens and emeralds lying around. So this one I'm kind of like, wait, it's really bright in here, but I'm also not complaining because I love it. I love how she has these softer materials. You have this poofy little beanbag couch kind of thing, and you have like your softer surface material for a couch compared to, you know, you see her angular rectangular coffee table, and you also have matching TV stands, and everything else is just so rigid, but then you have like these softer elements to kind of offset it a little bit to create this sense of balance in your media space, and I love it like that.
I like to snuggle up and get cozy for screen time.
I also love how she's just
some
like
other people too.
casually lounging here. She looks amazing doing it.
I'm gonna warn you that if you dare get a cloud sofa in your home, you should have a backup plan for anything else on your calendar that day, because it is like sleeping or sitting on a cloud. It's amazing.
That
you
is so true.
cannot get up from it. And
how many times have we actually like tried to do work, especially now working from home, like do work at your couch, and you just end up doing nothing because it's so comfortable. It's sometimes even more comfortable than lying in bed. And I am guilty of doing so. Like I was trying to read for class one day. I was just sitting in a couch, and it's a newly purchased couch, and it is pretty wide and pretty large. And I just end up sleeping through most of my day and not reading anything.
this is our beautiful master bedroom. Not my favorite description of a room in a house.
That's so true. I agree with the housing industry right now, and also like just the real estate industry right now. The term master bedroom has such a weird vibe to it. To me, it's always been a weird vibe. I hated the term master bedroom because for the longest time in American history, you know, with slavery and everything, calling a room specific to a master really alludes to the fact that, you know, we had slave owners, and bringing that terminology into postmodern America is just kind of like tacky. I don't like using the term master bedroom. I prefer the larger bedroom or the main bedroom even. Just the word master just has all these connotations to it, and I understand why people are offended in a certain way, and also understand why people don't see it this way because they don't live in the experiences of Black and brown people in America. So, but I agree with Kerry Washington. I don't like the term master bedroom. I don't like it at all, and I'm glad that a lot of real estate agencies are removing this term from their catalogs and their floor plans and just calling it either main bedroom or larger bedroom, or just simply calling it a bedroom and then providing the dimensions of the bedroom. We love this space. The bed is super luxe and cozy. It's very hard to get out of. Look at the headboard. That headboard is taller than her.
The chairs are extraordinary. This is a favorite activity of my kids. Ooh, they get to enjoy the view and spin around.
It feels like this entire apartment is just a large apartment because I think Kerry Washington herself is just a very petite body size. So whenever she sits down on her furniture, she just looks like she's being swallowed up by it.
Actually also have sliced agate.
That's what those are. From afar, I was like, what is that? It looks like just bullet holes or some kind of hole in the wall. And I'm like, oh, agates. That makes a lot of sense.
Incredible view of the city.
Wow.
So
the views are amazing in this apartment.
This side of the bridge, that's Washington Heights, which is very close to Hamilton Heights. So two of Lin-Manuel's plays, In the Heights and Hamilton, all happen around that bridge because
that's a beautiful
it's really
chase.
A great
oh my god!
Place to kind of cozy up and secretly read whatever book I'm reading.
Wow.
Like, for example,
I want something like that too, but
Becoming Michelle Obama's book, Humble
I ain't got place in here.
So
Josie,
thank you so much for coming.
Bye, Kerry Washington.
Bye. Mwah.
Alright, so that was my reaction to Kerry Washington's amazingly beautiful, gorgeous New York City loft. I think it was a loft, or was it just an apartment? I don't really know. So here are my thoughts. Because she doesn't necessarily live here like permanent residence, she doesn't really need to make this place feel like a home as opposed to her LA home, which is her actual home. So I understand why we don't really get to see a lot of personality in a lot of the designs. It does feel like R&H just came in and did the whole thing for her, which I'm fine with because, you know, it's what they're supposed to do. It's their job, right? I love all the furniture pieces that she and R&H curated. I think the placement of it is amazing. I think there is a strategy behind everything that they're doing. There is really nothing to critique here, and it's not like I'm in a place where I can critique, because like, who even am I? I just really enjoy this episode. I am personally a huge fan of Kerry Washington. My favorite project that she's ever been in was Little Fires Everywhere. It is one of my most favorite books of all time, and there's a character named Mia Warren, and the entire time I just thought, wow, Kerry Washington would be the perfect actress to play this role if it were to ever be adapted to a television series or a film. And literally a week later, after I finished the book, they announced that Kerry Washington and Reese Witherspoon were going to lead the two leading roles for the miniseries, the limited series, I think. And it was on Hulu. I watched it, loved it. She was everything I expected and more. That's how amazing she was. She's just an amazing actress, amazing person. I actually signed up for her. You know, like sometimes celebrities, they give out their phone number and they text you and you text them and they actually text you back sometimes. I signed up for that and she actually replied a few times. And just this morning, she reminded everyone to kind of take time and reflect on 9/11. So I think she's just an amazing person in general. I just love her so much. And I love that we got to see her New York City apartment. I wish that AD would visit her at her LA home. That way we can actually see more of her personality and her design. You can tell a lot about a person based on how they treat their home interiors and the finishes and the furniture. So yeah, I'm excited to see if AD would actually do that in the future. All right, that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and, no wait, what's the thing I have to say? I said in the beginning of the video, focus, get this right, it's just English. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you guys liked it, and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Also, there is that bell that you can turn on now. It's called a notification bell. If you guys want more content like this and you guys want to be alerted every time I upload a new video, turn that bell on so you get notified every time. All right, that is a wrap. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.